So you have to receive in that side only from the director, sir. Okay. Third thing is, when you are going back, you go through the center, not from that side or this side. Or you understand what I'm saying? When you are going back after collecting the certificate, you go from the center. So you understand, right? Okay.
The members of that pages.
विशाखसागर तीरे राजते विशाखसागर तीरे राजते विशिष्ट शक्ति परिशोधक संस्था विशाखसागर तीरे राजते विशिष्ट शक्ति परिशोधक संस्था भारत मातुः किरीटभूत भारत मातुः किरीट
विशाखसागर तीरे रजते विशिष्ट शक्ति परिशोधक संस्था विशाखसागर तीरे रजते विशिष्ट शक्ति परिशोधक संस्था भारत मातुः किरीटभूत भारत मातुः किरीटभूत सकल जनानां श्रेयोदायिका विशाखसागर तीरे रजते विशिष्ट शक्ति परिशोधक संस्था भुजते लगता वायुजले लगा शक्तिमुपास्ते या सुधीभिः भुजते लगता वायुजले लगा शक्तिमुपास्ते या सुधीभिः एतदुपासनया सर्वजगतः एतदुपासनया सर्वजगतः शान्ति सौख्यं सिद्ध्यति सततं विशाखसागर तीरे रजते विशिष्ट शक्ति परिशोधक संस्था शक्ति पंचामृतं पंचभूतगतम् अब्धिमथनादिव संग्राह्यम् ददाति शाश्वत प्राणसुखाय ददाति शाश्वत प्राणसुखाय सर्वप्राणि संत्राणसूयत्ना विशाखसागर तीरे रजते विशिष्ट शक्ति परिशोधक संस्था वंगली नामक ग्रामे सुंदर पर्वत मध्ये श्रीशसुवीक्षिते वंगली नामक ग्रामे सुंदर पर्वत मध्ये श्रीशसुवीक्षिते बहुसुमतिभिः संघटितेयं बहुसुमतिभिः सङ्घटितेयं विश्वपालकै आद्यते सदा विशाखसागरतीरे रजते विशिष्टशक्तिपरिशोधकसंस्था भारतमातुः किरीटभूता भारतमातुः किरीटभूता सकलजनानां श्रेयोदायिका विशाखसागरतीरे रजते विशिष्टशक्तिपरिशोधकसंस्था.
I declare the sixth convocation open.
Recipients of degrees for PhD, MSc, and BTech programs present in this hall, please stand. During this convocation, 2 PhD, 15 MSc in Applied Geology, 97 BTech degrees, 51 Chemical Engineering, and 46 in Petroleum Engineering are being awarded in person and in absentia. Recipients of degrees, I charge you that in thought, word, and deed, you will ever maintain the purity, dignity, and integrity of your profession and the honor of the institute. Please take the pledge.
भारतीय पेट्रोलियम एवं ऊर्जा संस्थानम विशाखापत्तनात् स्नातक अहम एतत् शपथ सम्मानम करतु प्रतिज्ञा करोमि यत् अहम नूतन ज्ञानस्य प्राप्त्यार्थं प्रसारणार्थं जननार्थं च कार्यं निरन्तरं करिष्यामि यत् विचारेण वचनेन कर्मणा च अहं स्वव्यवसायस्य नैतिकमूल्यानाम् अन्तः करणपूर्वकं पालनं कृत्वा मानवकल्याणार्थं योगदानं दातुं प्रयत्स्य यत् अहं समावेशी समाजस्य सततविकासाय च कार्यं करिष्यामि. I, a graduate of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy, Visakhapatnam, pledge today to honor this oath that I shall continue to work to acquire, disseminate, and generate new knowledge that in thought, word, and deed I shall endeavor to contribute to human welfare by consciously adhering to the ethical values of my profession, that I shall work for an inclusive society and sustainable development.
All degree recipients, please resume your seats. Registrar, please present the scroll of degrees for signature of the President Board of Governors. Distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. V.K. Saraswat, Honorable Member Niti Ayog, Professor P.K. Banik, President Board of Governors, esteemed members of the board, senators, faculty and staff members, guests, members of press and media, proud families, and the class of 2026, and obviously my inmates of Girls Hostel. People often say, student life is like a relationship journey. Your admission day was the first introduction. The initial semesters were the courtship phase, trying to understand the institute, the faculty, the assignments, and of course the attendance requirements. Somewhere in the middle came the engagement phase, when you realized this relationship was serious enough, exams were real, and deadlines were not going away. The other day, we had a live bond ceremony. I wanted to call it a ring ceremony, but I knew someone will not agree it, so we thought of calling it a pendant ceremony. And today, this convocation is a ceremony, because from today onward, you and IIP are permanently connected. Whether you like it or not, for the rest of your life, wherever someone asks, where did you graduate from? The answer will always be IIP. And unlike some unfortunate relationships which do not continue, this alumni relationship is lifelong, non-cancelable. Just as Twitter became X, we at IIP also went through our own transformation from a transit campus to a permanent campus. We did not just stop there, we made sure even Google recognized it and changed our address. And interestingly, at the same time, Vizag itself is transforming with global developments such as data centers, initiatives by companies like Google, placing this city firmly on the technological map. So in many ways, both the city and the institute are saying the same thing. We are ready for the future. At a time when key institutes of the government of India were moving to new locations and redefining their spaces, we too decided why to wait. Let's move, let's create our identity, let's define our space. And today, as we gathered here for this convocation on our own campus, this is not just a change of an address, rather a statement of intent. Today is not just a convocation, it's a moment of history. We are not gathered in transit space, rather our own campus, our permanent home, a space that reflects vision, resilience, and belief. There are moments in the institute that define their identity. One of them was 5th of January 2026, which always will remain one such moment where we had our first decisive step into our own home, our own campus. It was not just a shifting of buildings, it was a shift of mindset. We did not wait, we did not hesitate, we moved. Before I move ahead, a small apology to all parents. शुरू के दिनों में आपके बच्चे आपसे कांटेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे थे because we had a connectivity issue. And it's true as today as well, we are having a difficulty with the connections. Yeah, in this initial days, the communication was an issue. And as you know, as you follow from the Three Idiots movie, all is well except the mobile connectivity. My dear graduate students, I still remember your induction day. At that time, we made a promise that if not in last year, definitely in the last semester of academic journey at IIP, you would step into your campus. It was not just a statement, it was a commitment. And today, as you sit here, graduating from this campus, I say with great satisfaction, we have fulfilled that promise. Like the spirit of Chak the India, respect is earned by what you deliver under pressure. Because institutions like individuals are defined by one simple principle. They do what they say they will do. Our say to do ratio should be a bit higher. The speed with which we transit, many would say it was impossible. Even today, some of us believe that can we have waited for another 6 months? But even if we had waited, there is no certainty things would have been easier. The world today is uncertain. Global developments have already disrupted supply chains, increased costs, and delayed projects. Delay does not necessarily reduce the challenge. Sometimes it even multiplies them. By moving, when we did, we choose certainty over uncertainty, actions over hesitations, progress over postponement. As in the movie Lakshya, it reminds us, जब aim clear हो जाता है, तो रास्ते खुद बनने लगते हैं. We did not wait for the ideal moment, we created it. Today, the world faces a structural energy crisis. A significant portion of global oil and gas flows to the Strait of Hormuz. Any disruption involving Iran can impact global supply immediately. This is vulnerable. And it tells us energy sovereignty must be built on innovation, not dependence. We realize that industry needs hydrogen molecule, not the color. And that's why my colleagues started exploring the natural hydrogen across Indian geological formations. Imagine a future where energy is not imported through narrow straits but discovered beneath our own land. Our work connects directly to the future. My colleagues have started working on control of wastewater treatment plants, classical and advanced control strategies, which shows how intelligent systems improve water efficiency, energy uses, and sustainability. Now consider infrastructure like data centers by Google. These require cooling systems, water management, energy optimization. From wastewater treatment to digital infrastructure, the science is connected. The steel sector also faces carbon abatement challenges. The ArcelorMittal plant is coming in ANAKAPALLI. The transition requires hydrogen efficiency, carbon capture. IIP contributes through research, innovation, and talent. From emissions to efficiency, IIP is a part of transformation. What we envisioned about 2 years ago is already bearing fruit. A prestigious project supported by NTPC Limited with an outlay of about 40 crores aimed at generating hydrogen using desalinated water. And I understand now it has begun producing hydrogen. This is not just a project limestone, it's a proof of the future. We are not just talking about the hydrogen economy, we are beginning to build it. True growth is also measured by global engagement. We are proud to announce that our colleague Dr. Deepak Kumar has been awarded the prestigious Marie Curie Fellowship and would be carrying out research at Imperial College of London for any year. We welcome Professor Joydeep Datta from KT's Royal Institute of Technology, Stockholm, as our first international visiting research professor. Even as students are having a strong, with the support of strong academic and financial from the institute, are stepping into global stage. One of our students, Ms. Komal Kumari, in the Sandwich PhD program, has spent 6 months at Royal Institute of Technology, Stockholm, Sweden. And a sophomore, Rija Kausala, a chemical engineering, is spending 10 weeks at National Chengcheng University, College of Engineering, Taiwan, under the International Internship Program. So we are not just building a campus, we're trying to have a global connections. Partnerships that empower us. We are deeply grateful to HPCL for supporting a 2 crore makerspace lab, nurturing innovation and hands-on learning, and ONGC Kakinada for establishing the high-pressure, high-temperature facility of about 1 crore. This was the outcome of an initiative of a faculty development program, faculty mobility program, where a faculty needs to spend about 15 days at the industry to understand their problems. We also thank SBI Foundation for supporting 28 young women in STEM, 11 undergraduate students and 70 PhD scholars. For the undergrad students, there will be a full tuition fee waiver, and for PhD students, it will be a full fellowship support from SBI Foundation. They said that when they empower women energy, they are shaping the future of the nation. Mrs. KGDS and Mrs. Bharat Force are also supported 2 of our undergrad students with their 2-year tuition fees. You are the first generation of this new era. Like the spirit of Swadesh, you are a part of something larger than yourself. As you step forward, fulfill your commitments, discover your work ethics, deliver with integrity, and always keep 3 idiots line. बच्चों काबिल बनो, कामयाबी तो झक मार के पीछे भागेगी. But he add, be courageous, consistent and committed. The world rewards execution, not intention. I was taking an elective class, and one of my students said that, sir, the surest way to achieve great goals is through steady and consistent steps. Plan your journey with dedication, but also trust the path that life unfolds for you. My dear, the class 2026, as you step out today, think of this moment like walking onto the field in the Indian Premier League IPL. The stadium is ready, the expectations are high, and the world is watching. In the IPL, we see very young players like Vaibhav Suryavanshi waiting patiently for the chance. Initially, they may not be a big star, but when opportunity comes, they deliver because they are prepared. Your life will be no different. You may not always be in the spotlight, but when your moment comes, you must be ready. Life is not about waiting for the perfect pitch. It's about being ready for the one you get. Not every ball will be easy, but every ball is an opportunity for you. As I conclude, let me return to where I began. We spoke about transformation, how Twitter became X, and how we moved from a transit campus to permanent campus. But today, I want to leave you with final thought. Changing an address is easy. Changing a trajectory, that is the real transformation. Just as the IIPE has redefined space and place, you have the opportunity to redefine yourselves. Step onto the life with courage, play with integrity, deliver with commitment, and make your innings count. Congratulations, the class of 2026. This campus will always be your home. I express my sincere gratitude to Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Government of India, Government of Andhra Pradesh, CPWD, supporting oil PSUs, SBI Foundation, industry partners and research organizations, members of General Council, Board of Governors, Senate, Finance Committee, Building and Works Committee, faculty, staff, and students. Your support has been instrumental in shaping IIP's journey. As we celebrate this milestone, we reaffirm our commitment to building a sustainable energy future through education, research, and innovation. I congratulate all graduates and medal recipients and wish you all success in your future endeavor. I express my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest for gracing the occasion. I know, sir, you could make it despite a very difficult time for you. Thank you, all of you.
Honorable Dr. V.K. Saraswat-ji, the Chief Guest of the Convocation, member of NITI Aayog, Government of India, respected members of the Board of Governors and Senate, Professor Shalivahan, the Director of IIPE, all dignitaries on and off the dais, members of the faculty of IIPE, members of the press and media, all degree recipients and their parents, students, officers, staff, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you present here to celebrate and grace the occasion of the 6th convocation of IIPE. We are indeed privileged to have Dr. V.K. Saraswat-ji, a member of the NITI Aayog, as the chief guest of today's event. IIPE is an institution of national importance and focused towards creating manpower for the future need of the country in energy domain and carrying out research for energy security by participating in policy making, technology development, application of AI, and other related areas. Our institute has been playing pioneering role in making the country self-reliant in energy sector. Our students and faculty members will be immensely benefited by the august presence and valuable advice of Dr. Saraswat. Dear students and my faculty colleagues, let me once again remind you that our energy policy targets to reach energy independence by 2047 and net zero carbon emissions by 2070. In order to achieve this, we need to focus on increasing domestic production, increasing renewable energy capacity, reducing import, while increasing per capita supply of energy. This requires boosting of solar, nuclear, and wind power capacity, promoting green hydrogen, and expanding rural electrification. However, there are challenges which we shall face and need to overcome. Are financial constraints, import dependency, coal dependency, and many others. In this endeavor, students and research scholars of IIP need to play a vital role under active assistance and support from the faculty. Now let me touch upon some of the areas where we need to pay our attention in institutional research of IIPE. Artificial intelligence will come in a big way in the domain of energy security. The future will not rely only on fossil fuels. Instead, energy systems will be reshaped by a mix of hydrogen, solar, wind, bio-based fuels, and new energy storage technologies. We need to identify and quantify the deposits of natural hydrogen by geological and geophysical explorations. I hope our graduates and research scholars will carry out their passion and show their competence in solving our national problems in the domain of energy security as envisaged in the policies of the Government of India. Hence, I wish our students, researchers, and faculty members of IIPE, Visakhapatnam, work in tandem with policymakers, institutions, industries, and other stakeholders to achieve our goal. Dear degree recipients, let me congratulate all of you on achieving a milestone of your lives. We have put your hardship with sincerity to achieve your dream. This has become possible because of your hard work and continuous guidance by the faculty members. You have made your parents and teachers proud by your achievements. Let me conclude by telling all of the recipients of degrees not to forget your alma mater. Please do visit the campus whenever you get an opportunity. Please continue supporting your juniors by sharing your experience in days and years to come. Congratulations once again, and best of luck for your exciting journey ahead. Thank you all.
It's my privilege as Dean of Academics to introduce our chief guest for the 6th convocation ceremony. We are deeply honored to welcome Dr. Vijay Kumar Saurashtra, a highly esteemed scientist and member of NITI Aayog, renowned for his extensive experience in defense research encompassing both fundamental and applied sciences. Having served as a secretary of the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, he has made remarkable contribution to the indigenously development of missiles like Prithvi, Dhanush, Prahar, and Agni 5, as well as two-tiered ballistic missile defense system. Dr. Saurashtra played a pivotal role in establishing infrastructure to support the nuclear doctrine, developing cybersecurity technologies, and enhancing nation's defense capability against ballistic missile threats. Furthermore, he has been actively involved in development of alternative energy systems such as clean coal technologies, concentrated solar power system, and bioenergy, hydrogen-based economies. He has been pursuing major initiatives in sustainable and resilient transportation system, vice e-vehicle, FCV, hybrid vehicles, and hydrogen power long-haul transport system. Dr. Saurashtra had also made significant contribution to the advancement of technology, including the development of silicon photonics and the configuration of ARM processor for ICT application and roadmap for Indian Railway Research Institute. As a member of NITI Aayog, Dr. Saurashtra had initiated methanol economy program aiming to utilize methanol for transportation, energy generation, and chemical production. Additionally, he has chaired committees on technical textiles and body armor, contributing to the futuristic growth of these sectors in India. Dr. Saurastra's outstanding achievement has been recognized through numerous awards, including Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan, as well as an honorary doctorate from over 28 universities. Distinguished professor at IIT Hyderabad and IIT Roorkee, recently he was elected as a Fellow of Indian National Academy of Sciences, awarded Fellow of Eminence by World Academy of Higher Education and Development of way ahead of World Teachers Day 2024. Dr. Saurashtra has worked in the basic and applied sciences for over 40 years and has made significant contribution to the development of indigenous missiles. On behalf of IIP, I extend a warm and respectful welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Vijay Kumar Saurashtra, to address the 6th convocation.
Namaskar, good morning. Professor P.K. Banik, the President, Board of Governors, IIPE, Professor Chalivahan, Director, IIPE, Sri Dwivedi, the Registrar, members of the Board of Governors, Deans, Senate members, esteemed faculty members, degree recipients, respected parents, my dear young students, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a pleasure to be a chief guest in the convocation at IIPE. It's a profound honor to stand before you today at this august institution on an occasion that marks both an end and a beginning. An end to the years of dedication, discipline, and learning, and the beginning of journey that will shape not only your careers, but also the energy future of nation of 1.4 billion people. Before I go further, let me say this to the graduating students. Hearty congratulations. This achievement belongs as much to your families
the faculty members who sacrificed, supported, and believed in you as it does to you. Today, we stand at one of the most consequential crossroads in human history. You must be hearing our Honorable Prime Minister talking about climate change. Friends, climate change is no longer a distant threat. It is present reality, unfolding at a pace faster than many scientific predictions of a decade ago. I am quite certain that in your studies on energy, you must have had a very good idea of how the global warming is taking place. What was expected to happen in 2040 is going to happen in 2035. We are already close to crossing the 1 degree or 1.5 degree limit what we have set for ourselves. So that is a kind of a threat which is looming. At the same time, the energy demand continues to rise. By 2050, it is expected to grow significantly, driven by population growth and economic development. India is the world's third largest energy consumer, lies at the center of this transformation. We are a nation striving to lift millions out of energy poverty, fuel rapid economic growth, and meet ambitious climate commitments. This is not a contradiction. It is a defining challenge of our time, and you are all going to be part of that. Many lectures you might have heard on energy security. But what is India's strategic imperative for energy security is the most important task that is at our hand. Just now you heard Dr. Shalivahan talking about the global political situation, which is leading to the kind of crisis which is happening today. And for a country like India, which is heavily dependent on imported fossil fuels, about 88% of oil and 80% of coking coal, which cost almost about $100 billion annually and exposes the economy to the global price shocks. Fluctuations in the crude price directly impact inflation. The current account deficit and the rupee making energy dependence a serious strategic vulnerability. We have just seen in the last 4 months during the Iran, US and Israel war, just a small Strait of Hormuz, how it can control the global energy crisis. The solution is not just expanding renewables, but building a fully domestic, technologically self-reliant, clean energy system, true energy sovereignty under Atmanirbhar Bharat. Professor Banik talked about the kind of strategies we should have in terms of energy security. None single solution is adequate. People keep saying renewables, it has its own problem. People keep talking of clean coal technology, it has its own problem. People are talking of supporting renewables with the hydrogen and nuclear energy, it has its own problem. The beauty lies in finding out the right optimized pathway with the combination of all energy pathways which will meet the future demands sustainably, because climate change demands that we should be net carbon zero. So when we talk of energy security, what does it mean? Energy security is often viewed through a narrow lens. We always say oil imports, supply chains and static reserves. We don't go beyond that. Of course, they are critical, no doubt. India imports a large portion of its crude oil and natural gas with significant economic implications. But energy security is also deeply personal. It means reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy for every citizen. In fact, when we talk of sustainability or the energy security, we talk of 3 things: universal affordability and availability, without making this planet warm. It is about ensuring that no household is left in the dark and no industry is left powerless and no future is compromised. Achieving this requires transforming our entire energy ecosystem from production to distribution to consumption. This is not merely an engineering problem, it's a national mission. That is why we have said that for ensuring energy security and bringing the fact that we have to do everything in India, make in India, and that is required for technology sovereignty. Make in India is not just about jobs or GDP. It is about achieving technology sovereignty in all sectors, specifically in the energy sector for all of us. This means the ability to design, manufacture, operate, and maintain every critical component domestically. Last night I was having discussions with your president and others. We have a serious situation. I'm shifting away from my written text. We have a serious situation that all the energy means today, whether it is a fossil fuel-based energy, or it is a renewable energy, or the hydrogen green, what we are talking of, is dependent on 90% of systems which are imported. The 90% of the systems can be choked at any point in time to curb your economic growth. And the days are not far off. The way the geopolitical equations are emerging, the way the maverick presidents are emerging who are acquiring properties, who are taking nations, that if you are not self-sufficient, if you are not indigenously manufacturing all the supply chain components, I think we will be in deep trouble. So today, India still imports key technologies such as solar inverters, power electronics, wind turbine gearboxes, HVDC systems, electrolyzers, fuel cells, battery cells, each a supply chain risk and a missed opportunity for capability building. True sovereignty requires deep collaboration between industry, research institutions, and academia to develop indigenous technology, not just relying on foreign licensing. And this is again, I would like to add a few things. While I was in NITI Aayog, our Honorable Prime Minister gave the mantra in 2015 that all the academic institutions who have been so far engaged in knowledge generation, they have to convert this knowledge into economic products, and hence translation research should be adopted. Fortunately, that mantra has gone well, and today India is now shifting from pure knowledge generation to translation. I'm very happy that IIPE is also having a similar program where not only you will do tabletop research, but you will also convert from TRL 3-4 to TRL 6-7, incubate agencies, have startups in your sector, and also work with industry to ensure that your knowledge gets converted into products, you earn patents, and India grows an economy. So the foundation of India's energy transition lies in strong domestic research, development, and manufacturing. PLI schemes are driving large-scale manufacturing of solar modules, advanced batteries, green hydrogen electrolyzers, and semiconductors. At the same time, institutions like IITs, IISc, ICERS, National Laboratory, IIPE are advancing the cutting-edge technologies from solid-state batteries, perovskite solar cells to offshore wind systems tailored for Indian conditions. Newly identified lithium reserves further strengthen this ecosystem, enabling the domestic production of EV and grid-scale storage batteries while reducing reliance on critical mineral imports. That's why we have launched what is called Critical Raw Material Mission, CRM mission, because for energy, the kind of expansion which is taking place to use renewables and also high power systems, compound semiconductors, you need critical materials. There are about 35 materials which have been identified. I think we need to work out how to extract from the natural resources in the country which are available. The percentage of these materials available is very low, and hence we have to generate technologies for extracting from a low ore content the required materials, and hence the technology research is needed. This is the essence of Atmanirbhar Bharat, not merely assembling imported technologies, but innovating, building, and exporting world-class Indian solutions. Our Honorable Prime Minister made a commitment to the world that we will be net zero by 2070. And that is his vision, which reflects that we are bold and transformative. Net zero by 2070. Importantly, these commitments come from conviction. India's per capita emissions remain far below the global average. I want to tell you one story. We had G20 about a couple of years back organized in India. Some of you must have participated also. There was a major acquisition on India that we are the largest producer of greenhouse gases. And it took us significant amount of effort with the statistical data across the world and in India, that we told them that India is not the largest producer of greenhouse gases. Per capita production is far lower. And of course, we are number 3 or number 4, but we are not the largest. So it is important on our part to get our statistics right and keep projecting it. Of course, we should reduce. I'm not saying that we should not reduce. But we should not get carried away by this false perception which is being created by the world community. Importantly, these commitments come from conviction. India's per capita emissions remain far below the global average. Our historical contribution to atmospheric carbon is a fraction of that of industrialized waste. We did not cause this crisis, but we have chosen to be part of the solution because we are not just citizens of India, we are citizens of this earth. We are already making significant progress. As of 2025, India has surpassed its 50% installed electricity capacity from non-fossil sources, target 5 years ahead of the schedule. We are the 4th largest installed wind energy capacity nation in the world. Our solar tariffs are among the lowest on the planet. This progress is real, but the distance ahead is far greater than the road already traveled. What is the scale of this transition ahead? The energy transition India must undertake is unprecedented in scale. Scale is important, friends. If you are going to produce tomorrow solar cells in the country, and if it is not produced at a scale, then you will not be competitive. China will be still dumping the solar cells at a very cheap price. So scale becomes very important. Same is true for electrolyzers. Same is true for all electronics components which are used in the wind turbines and so on and so forth. So energy transition India must undertake is unprecedented in scale. It involves expanding renewable energy capacity massively, transforming traditional energy systems and building entirely new ecosystem. It requires electrifying the transport, improving building efficiency, and developing large-scale energy storage solutions. It demands a modern, resilient grid capable of handling dynamic energy flows. We need to build out a green hydrogen ecosystem from net zero today to potentially 5 million metric tons per year by 2030. The year is not too far off. Enough to decarbonize our fertilizer industry, refineries, and eventually steel and shipping sectors. We need to develop energy storage at a scale, batteries, pumped hydro, green hydro, to manage the intermittency of solar and wind. This transformation will touch every sector, every industry, and every citizen. And at the heart of this transformation lies human capability, the knowledge, skills, and determination that institutions like IIPE nurture. In all this process, the youth who is present here, they will not be mere spectators, but they will be the architects. Let me be clear, your generation will not merely witness the energy transition. You will drive it. The next decade will be decisive. The choices made today will shape India's energy future for generations. What does it mean for you? It means that you should embrace complexity. The energy transition spans technology, policy, finance, and science, and success comes from connecting all of that. Think big, act local. Solution must fit India's diverse realities, not be copied blindly. Back entrepreneurship. Startups will drive many breakthrough ideas and solutions. I was giving the story of India's startup. You know that today we have We're probably one of the largest startup, number 3 in the world in terms of the startup country. We have unicorns more than 118 that have emerged in just last 10 years. It's a good beginning. I think we'll catch up. We have to commit to the long term. Real impact in energy takes years, even decades. Keep it just. The transition must be fair, inclusive. This is very important. It should be inclusive and benefit every community. You are not just participants in the journey, you are the architects. A word on the petroleum and energy legacy. Some of you may wonder whether your expertise in petroleum and traditional energy still has relevance in the changing world. The answer is clearly yes. Even as we move towards cleaner energy, conventional energy systems will continue to play a role. In fact, I want to tell you, when the energy forecast was done by NITI Aayog in a report which was published in 2023, we came to the conclusion that even in 2070, when we are going to be net carbon zero, the energy production of coal, which people just think that's an item which should be simply forgotten about, will be more than 10 to 15%. So that is a kind of a situation which is there even today. So to say that none of the old fossil fuel-based systems will be required, it's a wrong notion. Your skills, whether in engineering, system design, or resource management, are highly transferable. They will be critical in emerging areas such as carbon capture, hydrogen energy, and advanced energy systems. Your foundation is not being replaced, it is being repurposed for the future. The most important thing in all this is what is the kind of leadership that is required in this new era. The complexity of the world you enter requires a new kind of leadership. One rooted not in power. It's not important whether I'm a member of NITI Aayog or otherwise, but what is my purpose? But in the purpose for which you are working. A timeless principle captures this ethos. Vidya Vinayil Shobhate. Knowledge shines through humility. Humility is not a limitation. It is a strength. It keeps you open to learning, collaboration, and growth. Alongside humility, your leadership must also be shaped up. What are some of the attributes? Integrity, the courage to do what is right even when it is difficult. The empathy, the ability to understand and uplift those around you. The discipline, the foundation of excellence in any profession. Lifelong learning, because technology will evolve faster than ever. Your chairman of the BOG mentioned the kind of impact AI, machine learning, robotics, and quantum all are going to have in the energy sector tomorrow. Collaboration, because innovations today emerge at the intersection of multiple disciplines. To be a transformation leader and gain true success in your life as problem solvers, you must inculcate some abilities to remain competitive in this dynamic world. What are those abilities? You have to be creative. You have to be curious and observe things carefully. You have to be enthusiastic in work. You should never get upset and run away from problems. You should set your goals clearly and work to achieve them. You have to be ethical and maintain highest standards of professional excellence and personal integrity. You should remember the words of our Honorable Dr. Kalam, who said, I will develop, I will grow, I will achieve economic growth, but with honesty and integrity. These are the words you have to follow in your career also. Move ahead with grit and determination. Lead from front, setting an example and striving to serve others. Be wise in choosing every choice matters. Improve decision-making capabilities through risk assessment. And assume full responsibility and take the lead in showing the direction. Engage in projects that combine technology, sustainability, and entrepreneurship. Serve the nation in small and big ways, innovation, volunteering, or leading by example. In today's context, one of the most critical responsibilities of India's youth is to contribute to the nation's net zero goal. As future innovators, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and citizens, you have the power to drive sustainable practices, adopt clean technologies, and promote responsible consumption. Whether through green innovation, renewable energy adoption, climate-conscious entrepreneurship, or community awareness, your participation is essential to building a low-carbon, environmentally resilient India. I would like to quote Buddha, a prince philosopher, saint, and teacher who mentored the professionals in an excellent manner with his advice. We are what we think we are. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Unquote. Sustaining such leadership requires inner balance, a focused mind, and steady spirit. Enable leadership that is wise, courageous, and compassionate. In a world of constant change, cultivate resilience, care for your well-being, remain rooted in your values, and make room for reflection. What role you can play in Atmanirbharta? The choices you make in the years ahead will shape not only your individual journeys, but the trajectory of the nation itself. As a graduating class of 25-26, you stand at the moment when India is redefining its place in the world. Your professional decisions, your innovative spirit, and your commitment to ethical leadership will determine how confidently the nation moves into the next era. The scale of this responsibility is immense, but so is your capability. As you build your careers, remember the commitments, remember the communities that guided you, and the mentors who invested in your personal growth. Honor their trust and efforts by directing your knowledge towards service through mentorship, ethical leadership, and expanding opportunity where it is scarce. To meet the demands of rapidly evolving world, cultivate the discipline to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Technology will shift, paradigms will change, and assumptions will be challenged. To stay at par with the ever-changing world, you will require intellectual agility and humility to re-examine your own conclusions. And do not fear failures. The journey of innovation is rarely linear. Take calculated risks, experiment boldly, and treat setbacks as learning opportunities. These feedbacks will help you redefine your judgments, sharpen your insights, and strengthen your resolve. Often the difference between success and failure is not talent, but tenacity. Those who ultimately succeed are frequently those who refuse to surrender their purpose. To conclude, I would say, dear friends, belief is one of the most powerful tools behind the success of any person, may it be personal or professional. I cannot resist myself but to quote Swami Vivekananda. He said, to quote, "All power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that. Do not believe that you are weak. Do not believe that you are half-crazy lunatics, as most of us do nowadays. Stand up and express the divinity within you." He also said, to quote, "This life is short. The vanities of the world are transient. They alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive," to unquote. So friends, let us all live for the growth of our nation and welfare of our countrymen. I congratulate you once again and wish each and every one of you a very prosperous, rewarding life ahead. I wish that you have very fulfilling careers, but more importantly, I wish that you become a model citizen of this great country. May God bless you all. Jai Hind, Namaskar, thank you.
Dean Academics, please present the recipient of the President Gold Medal for receiving from the chief guest.
Director, I present the names of the students who on fulfillment of the prescribed condition have been found eligible for the award of President Gold Medal for outstanding overall performance among all the students who completed the requirement for the degree of Bachelor of Technology, Mr. Anshul Chatterjee.
Dean Academics, please present the recipients of Institute Gold Medals and Silver Medals and outstanding girl student, both undergrad and postgraduate, for receiving them from the President Board of Governors.
Director, I present the names of the students who on fulfillment of the prescribed condition have been found eligible for the following medals. Institute Gold Medal for securing the first position among all the students who completed the requirement for the degree of Master of Science in Applied Geology, Mr. Amardeep Prasad. Institute Silver Medal for securing second position among all students who completed the requirement for the degree of Master of Science in Applied Geology, Ms. Devadrita Sengupta. Institute Gold Medal for securing first position among all the students who completed the requirement for the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Chemical Engineering, Mr. Amit Anshu Das. Institute Gold Medal for securing first position among all the students who completed the requirement for the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Petroleum Engineering, Mr. Harsh Kumar Avijit. Institute Silver Medal for securing second position among all students who completed the requirement for degree of Bachelor of Technology in Chemical Engineering, Mr. Anupam Anand. Institute Silver Medal for securing second position among all the students who completed the requirement for degree of Bachelor of Technology in Petroleum Engineering, Mr. Soham Mukherjee. Outstanding Girl Student Postgraduate for outstanding overall performance among all the girl students who completed the requirement for the postgraduate degree in 2024 to 2026, Ms. Tamanna Islam. Outstanding Girl Student Undergraduate for outstanding overall performance among all those girl students who completed the requirement for the undergraduate degree in 2022 to 2026, Ms. Isita Mandal.
Director, please award the degrees of the Institute to all eligible candidates.
Dean Academics, please propose the candidates who have become eligible for the award of PhD degree of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in this convocation and are present to receive them.
Director, I propose that the following candidates be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in person. Dinesh Chandra Verma. Gudla Babji.
Heads of the Department of Petroleum Engineering and Earth Sciences, please propose the candidates who have become eligible and are an award for MSc degree of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in this convocation and are present to receive them.
Director, I propose that the following candidates be admitted to the degree of MSc in Applied Geology of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in person. Omkar Mishra. Monojit Chakrabarti. Sambhavi Singh. Santana Bala Behra. Debadrita Sengupta. Manish Kumar Mishra. Susmita Nandi. Amardeep Prasad. Sayanti Rai. Tamanna Islam. Cytasilan S.
Heads of the department, please propose the candidates who have become eligible for the award of BTech degree of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in this convocation and are present to receive them.
Director, I propose that the following candidates be admitted to the degree of BTech in Chemical Engineering of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in person. Rajnikant. Sameer Jaiswal. Pratyay Haldar. Anupam Anand. Vishal Shah. Shashwat Gupta. Safiq Ansari. Alok Singh. Aditya Sahu. Aman Pratap Rao. Shashank Dinesh Gupta. South Pratik Anil Kumar. Aditya Farida. Akash Kumar, Mayank Kumar Mishra, Amitanshu Das, Karan Singh, Sandeep Kumar, Amgot Tarun Naik, Venkatapuram Pavan Gaud, Kinjal Mitra, Vishal Kumar, Vivek Kumar, Ashish Ranjan, Birju Kumar, Swarnim Shukla, Swarnim Shukla, Ayush Gupta, Ishita Mandal. Rishabh Dharamwal. Milan Sachdev. Seva. Sudhanshu Kumar. Kaladari Sri Subha. Manas Singh. Abu Bakar. Nikhil Kumar Pandey. Aditya Anand. Ramojit Lahiri. Gorapalli Arvind Sai, Shahrukh Khan, Shahrukh Khan, A.L. Dhanush, Satyendra Kumar, Badal Mehato,
Director, I propose that the following candidates be admitted to the degree of BTech in Petroleum Engineering of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in person. Navneet Kumar Singh, Shibam Nath, Harsh Kumar Abhijit, Argya Sarkar, V. Bharvi, K. Lakshmi Venkata Kartike, Rohit Shukla, Bhavani Shankar Made, आयुष रंजन, सोहा मुखर्जी, अंशुल चटर्जी, प्रत्युष कुमार, समर्थ लिमजे, काशीरेड्डी वेंकटा गणेश, गुंजलापति अरविंद, आयुष राज, रणविजय सिंह परमार, अमृता विश्वास, सिद्धार्थ शर्मा, S. Mahikiran. Rishabh Singh. Anand Deepak Sawan. Ronak Sinha. Amit Kumar. Sahil Kumar. Rajasbi Tiwari. Prince Kumar. Bonila Vinit. G. Jyoti Monohar Naidu. Mana Panwar. P. Sandeep. Gore Sriram. Ridam.
नहीं, एक तो मुझे दिख गया वो, ये दोनों लगा सकते हैं। Recipients of degrees for PhD, MSc, and BTech programs present in this hall, please stand. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Director of Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in person, I admit the candidates proposed and presented by the Dean Academics and heads of the departments to the respective degrees for which they have been proposed and presented. Graduates, this is the only time in life where throwing a cap is taken with an official function. So we'll be ready now. I'll say 1, 2, 3, you have to throw your stall. हाइट की दिक्कत नहीं है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. 1, 1, 2, 3. Should I repeat it once more? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Please resume your seats. President, I request you to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. V.K. Saraswat, Honorable Member, Niti Aayog.
I declare the 6th convocation of IIPE closed.
Please stand for the national anthem and remain standing till the academic position leave the convocation venue.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे